While I was out on the wire, I ran into a problem even worse than falling to my death. The cops ahead of me were actually trying to talk me down. Their voices were full of concern, like they thought I'd fall any second. But I just smiled. As they watched, I rested the balance pole on my shoulder, spun around in one smooth motion, and headed back the other way. They wanted to arrest me, but there wasn't much they could do. After all, they couldn't walk a tightrope. I set off again. This time, I wanted to push things even further. Halfway across, I dropped to my knees on the balance pole. Then I slowly spread my arms and looked down at the crowd below. I felt like a bird set free, floating above the clouds, taking in a view that belonged to me alone. Meanwhile, my friends were running into trouble. Another group of cops had arrived. It looked like both sides were trying to pull me off the wire, but I was steady as ever. I even had enough confidence to dance. That scared them half to death. And I wasn't done yet. Once again, I turned around right in front of them. The cops could do nothing but watch. Out on that wire, I was untouchable. But a king should act like one. So I pulled off something even crazier. I stepped onto the balance pole with one foot. Even the officers couldn't hide their admiration. Their eyes were full of amazement. After that, I started walking again. The two officers thought I was finally heading back to the roof, so they got ready to grab me. But I wasn't satisfied yet. Why would I leave? Like a rebellious kid, I turned around and walked away again.
You're so big! Come on!
Then, halfway across, I suddenly stopped. Slowly, I sat down. It felt like I was sitting on the edge of the world. It was thrilling and dangerous. A moment later, I stretched out and lay flat on the wire. For most people, that would be unimaginable. For me, it felt as natural as lying in my own bed. The crowd below kept growing. They were completely amazed, and as I soaked in that feeling of pride and satisfaction, suddenly a seagull appeared overhead. Its eyes looked blood red. For some reason, I had a bad feeling about it. I quickly got back to my feet, ready to finish this unprecedented challenge. Then suddenly, the boat shot out of the wire. I nearly lost my balance. At the same time, a helicopter flew in, ordering me to leave. Immediately, its deafening roar felt like explosions going off beside my head. It shattered my focus and made it impossible to stay calm. After that scare, keeping my balance became much harder, but my determination pulled me back together. I strapped the balance pole to my back and decided to finish the last stretch the simple way, with thousands of eyes on me. I slowly moved toward the finish, but on a tightrope, the hardest part is often the last 3 steps. It's where most people fail. When I reached the final step, the wire started swaying violently. The safety clip shook with it. For a moment, it felt like death was reaching for me again. Everyone thought I was finished, but in the next second, I forced myself steady, and finally, I made it. I tossed my balance pole to the cops with a grin. Of course, they tackled me and arrested me as soon as I stepped off. But I wasn't afraid, because I had just completed the incredible feat of walking a wire between the Twin Towers 500 meters above the ground. The crowd erupted in applause. I won everyone's praise. Even the officers arresting me praised my courage and determination. Not long afterward, I was released. Because of my performance, the Twin Towers management even gave me a lifetime pass, so I could come back whenever I wanted. This is a true story. My name is Philippe Petit, a French performer obsessed with high wire walking.
小红书